Check out the moose. Check out the moose. Oh, hi, Jessica. Hey, monkey. Hi. What's up, Snapchat? It has been kind of a back-to-back sort of day so far. I had an interview, or rather a podcast episode, or rather a live stream that I did earlier this morning with somebody about like how quickly you can learn a new language.
If you want a quick result, which for me 2 months is extremely quick.
That's crazy, yeah.
It's crazy.
But if you look at the hours, it's not actually fast, because what you did in 2 months, think about that, let's do the math. We have 336 hours done in 2 months. Now, let's break this down more. Generally, like let's say the average people does 2 hours a week in class, maybe an hour a week of homework. That's 3 hours a week, right? That's 156 hours in 1 year. They would need to basically do 2 and a bit years of study to do what you did in 2 months. So like, yeah, it's fast, but at the end of the day, if you look at it in terms of hours, you just crammed your hours in. From there, I spent about 2 hours with one of my, I guess you could say, work-related French clients, or students.
It's not that funny, it just sounds like Chinese and French.
Really? No, it's not that at all. Bye.
Bye-bye, thanks.
Merry Christmas. Now, I am off to my grandpa's house, and I'm going to be going through my, 2-hour Gujarati lesson with him. Oh, hi, Jessica. Hey, monkey. Hi. So, hello. So, cookie khai chhe, Jessica? Jessica cookie khai chhe? Oh, I see. How? Yeah, Sate Ramesh Banshe. Is it a book or e-book?
E-book कहे तो चाहे.
E-book.
Specifically क्या हुआ तो क्या है कि पहली बुक मैंने आप शो अथवा ते बुक टेबल पर पड़ी छे ते मैंने आप शो.
Lekin te? All it. Te etle so that ke it. Ke this.
Te means that.
That. Ele etle so. Te e nahi. The same ke bhai?
Similar.
Similar.
Yeah. But when you practice more, you'll come to you automatically to say which word to use.
Okay.
It comes in practice.
Hey guys, my camera battery is very low, so I'm gonna make this very quick. You need to have lots of input from different sources and languages, different speakers, different texts. You need different things. Like for example, I'm studying Gujarati with my grandpa. He's one source of input, but I'm also, for example, listening to YouTube videos, reading other things, looking for other types of input. That's really gonna accelerate how quickly you can learn a language. By the way, check out the moose. Check out the moose.
5 languages is really a lot to have in your head.
Yeah.
How do you go about keeping this? And then, okay, today I'm going to be speaking French. Tomorrow I have to speak Spanish. How do you organize your thoughts to be able to speak in those languages?
One thing that helps is I feel like I have a different, I don't know if the persona is the right word, but I feel like I have, like when I'm speaking in Mandarin, my brain becomes very compartmentalized into Mandarin, and I'm very focused only on Mandarin. So even if you spoke to me in English, when I was speaking in Mandarin, it would be like, oh, I'm distracted. No, I'm focused on Mandarin right now. So like when I'm on one language, I'm in that language. And so like right now, if you were to ask me, hey, how do you say pencil in Mandarin or like French or Spanish? I'd be like, I know it, but wait, I need like 10 seconds to like unattach my brain from English, put it back into like all language mode so I can translate. And then I translate, and then I go back to English. It's really weird.
And with when you're starting to learn a language, so incorporating these 2 different mixes, you're setting out to say master Spanish, French, or any language. How do you decide what vocabulary to learn? How do you start goal-wise, setting goals, setting a plan?
Personally, I mean, I think this is a very personal question. A couple of things that I've seen work, I would say for the majority of people, would be learning stuff that is really important to you. That can be a good starting point. So for example, my family's born in Uganda, but my roots are Indian. That kind of thing is very important for you to be able to say. And so even though you might not learn Uganda or India for the words for that, or to learn how to say my roots are from here, my family's from here, you might not learn that on lesson 1, but I kind of want to know that, so I'll talk about that. Or I want to learn about that, excuse me. So that can be one place to start. Just think of stuff that's important for you. The other way to start, another good way to start is literally just to take a language class. Just take one and to start tasting the language. You might not like it, you might like it. It actually doesn't matter if you like it or not like it. What matters is that you started the language and it gave you some exposure, and then you're like, ooh, I didn't like blah, 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 blah. Now you know what, now it gives you some data to make a decision on what your next thing should be. Like, oh, I didn't like blah, blah, blah about the class. Wow, looks like I should probably do some self-study. I should buy a textbook and just follow by myself, or whatever. Maybe you love the class. You're like, oh, I'm gonna keep taking classes, right? So taking a class can just be a good entry. That helps you problem solve what other things you might want to do that work for you.